Ladies and gentlemen, SOFTECAsia 2023 SQA-driven transformation commenced with the first keynote entitled Be Mekamato in SQA, Transforming Yourself into Modern and Digital Transform SQA. This keynote speaker is a visionary leader on software testing in Japan. He is the current president of the Association of Software Test Engineering, or ASTA, founder of Japan Symposium on Software Testing and Japan Software Testing Qualification Board. He organized a consortium of quality assurance for AI-based products and services in Japan. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Assistant Professor Dr. Nishi Yasuharu, University of Electrocommunication, Tokyo.
Okay, sorry for waiting. Selamat pagi. My name is Yasuharu Nishi, and I'm sorry this picture introduced in Madam Mastura's keynote speech. That is a picture of young Nishi in Kuala Lumpur. But through the COVID-19 situation, unfortunately, or intentionally, I get fatter and fatter. So you can call me today, Nishi Lemak, okay? So today's my keynote speech is Be Mekamato in SQA, transforming yourself into modern and digital transformed QA. Who am I? I am the person who loves Malaysia and Kuala Lumpur most in Japan. And my primary work is university professor in the small engineering university in Tokyo, the University of Electrocommunication. And my secondary work is providing consultancy service to industry. For example, a big, huge, major automotive-related company in Japan, a very major General Electrics company in Japan, and factory automation, medical, finance, games, and some manufacturing, globally big manufacturing company in Japan, in China, and automotive-related software testing company in China, and so on. So, have you watched Mekamato? Mekamato is a Malaysian animated series. So he is Amato. Amato fights against bad robots with his partner, robot Mekabot. Mekabot has power to combine any item to transform it to be mechanized. And congratulations, I want to say congratulations to you. Mekamato became the first non-Japanese series to win Tokyo Anime Award Festival, Fan Award 2023. Malaysia Bore. Okay, so you should, the theme of this keynote is you should be Mekabot. Mekabot helps Amato by changing anything to be mechanized. For example, he changed a broom to a bazooka. You should help your company by changing traditional business to digital transformed business.
Dangerous robots from outer space have been set loose on planet Earth. Among them is Mechabot, with the power of Mechanize. With his new master Amato, they need to work together to find and capture other dangerous robots. Working together, they are...
Armor Hero Nakamoto! Imagining, mechanize, mechanize, Nakamoto! Feel the fire in your soul, gotta set the pace and take control. With the power to mechanize,
You can sing the song
ideas can
if you know.
materialize. The sky is the limit, together we'll reach it. Armor Hero Nakamoto!
Please listen to the lyrics. The lyrics is very important to digital transformation. Okay, let's sing a song with me. Imagine it, designing it, make a digitalize, make a battle, okay? Imagine it, design it, and make it digital. These 3 steps are very important for you make digital transformation, okay? Digital transformation in Japan isn't buzzword now. Japanese people called digital transformation DX. In Japan, digital transformation was just a buzzword before COVID-19. Executives has thought, oh, it's just the same old buzzword. It's like an informatization and so on, and didn't seriously face it. One reason is Japan government had paid a lot of budget for IT-related innovative project and organization, but all activities had failed and fell prey by evil or stupid companies. For example, on the 5th generation computer systems project in 1980s to develop non-neural network AI, but it failed. Sigma project in later 1980s to develop a standardized operating system and computer, but it failed. And Japan government prohibit to use Sigma project in industry and in academia and in government. It's a very secret word. And Software Engineering Center around 2010 to promote software development technologies. But it didn't succeed. Yeah. Well, so I am a member of the committee of Software Engineering Center, and I and my colleague invest our much effort to found the Software Engineering Center. And around 2010, Japan government had a very strange, innovative project named Information Grand Voyage to develop Japan government-based huge search engine like Google. So, Japan government has ambitious to make Google in Japan. It's very strange. It was very stupid. And older people who compose mainly Japan population and good at new technologies. But under COVID-19, Japan began to face digital transformation seriously. As almost all people were unable to do analog work like coming to their school or companies by face-to-face way, many people feel necessity to transform everything to digital way, using Zooms and so on. Even Japan government made digital agency to transform all government activities to digital work. So here is Minister Kono, many Japanese politicians and Japanese people thinks he is next Prime Minister of Japan. So Japan government hopes digital agency will be active. And powerful technologies like AI are helping digital transformation. And in my mailbox, there is a lot of articles and seminars and spams about how to do digital transformation, barriers against digital transformation, pitfalls of digital transformation, or industrial examples of digital transformation. It's not a buzzword, but very much movement in Japan. Digital transformation is a large movement in Japan. So I am introducing examples of excellent digital transformation in Japan. Do you know Attack detergent by Japanese company Kao? Kao is building the virtual human body generative model by AI technology. Kao is working with PFN. PFN, Preferred Networks, is the most excellent AI company in Japan, most high-tech company in Japan. And Kao is building the virtual human body generative model, VitaNavi. VitaNavi will estimate over 1,600 attributes of you human beings. Are you all human beings? No problem, okay? I'm not. My daughter recognized me as Panda. The VitaNavi will estimate over 1,600 attributes, such as health check results, diet, exercise, sleep, personality traits, preferences, stress, and physiological period for women. For example, for easily estimating visceral fat without a CT scanner. And they will provide a new digital platform via API to the third-party companies. So just 1 week ago, Milbon is a Japanese company which developing hair care products for beauty salons. So Milbon launched an application providing information to keep beautiful hair and skin on using VitaNavi. Kao means they will transform their business, selling and producing and selling detergent and so on, to digital business.
Virtual human body generative model is a statistical model that can estimate a variety of data about an individual's body, lifestyle, personality, preferences, and more. These are some of the attributes covered by the statistical model. The model can predict body conditions, signs of diseases, as well as daily life attributes such as body odor, sleep, stress, personality traits, diet, and menstruation. Preferred Networks, Japan's leading technology company, and Kao, which has a long history in research on the human body, work together to build the model. Based on the input data, the model statistically predicts missing attributes as output. The model does not require personal information that identifies individuals. The model predicts missing data based on data provided through an API, and the data will not be collected for secondary use. All attributes can be either input or output. Any attributes can be freely combined as input and output. For example, when attributes from health check results are entered, other attributes in the model will be comprehensively shown as output. In addition to physical conditions, the model can also predict daily habits, personality traits, and preferences at the same time. Kao plans to provide the virtual human body generative model to collaborating companies and research institutions through an API. By making this model widely available to third parties, Kao aspires to drive innovation in precision life care.
It's not science fiction. It's a real business situation. And you know, Toyota is a major automotive company. But Toyota is creating the Woven City. Woven City is a prototype digital transformed city in Japan. In about 70 hectare is about double as large as Sunway Lagoon. So 2 Sunway Lagoons. To win competition not only with Volkswagen nor Tesla, but with competition with Uber nor Grab. For people's happiness with the kind of mobility like driving, riding, walking, and flying. By digital technologies like digital twin and model-based development, such as MATLAB-based development and SCADE and some model-driven development by object-oriented technology and so on. And Toyota is preparing to transform their business by digital technologies.
Now our cities are confronted with many common challenges, such as traffic, safety, pollution, and sustainability. The increasingly digitally connected cities of our world have the potential to support better lives for people. As a test track, Woven City will help us speed development of new mobility products and services, all powered by renewable energy infrastructure. We have exciting plans to test services such as electric personal mobility, automated goods delivery, flying mobility, and smart energy generation and storage. We are fully embracing and applying digital technology to accelerate development and testing of new mobility experiences. Much the same way that computer-aided design tools have dramatically accelerated Toyota's ability to develop powertrain, chassis, and engine designs. CAD tools allow our engineers to avoid having to build physical mock-ups for every design iteration. Instead, our engineers can rapidly iterate with digital versions, saving precious time and resources, and helping improve the quality of our products. Today, we're creating a digital twin of the Woven City project. That means at Woven City, you can experience the next generation of future mobility digitally using VR and graphics and simulation technology. Here is a virtual version of Phase 1. The digital twin allows us to both ask and answer interesting questions such as, if I wanted to have a package delivery system to support 1,000 deliveries per day, how many delivery robots would I need in my fleet in order to achieve an average estimated delivery latency time of 10 minutes? Through the power of digital twin simulation technology, we can efficiently discover answers to many of these important questions. In many ways, we're creating new tools for TPS, digital TPS, allowing us to explore large numbers of different possibilities in parallel and test them all at scale. The ultimate goal of Woven City is to accelerate testing of new technology that amplifies human potential. When a technology or product amplifies human potential, oftentimes that technology is beloved by people.
Why Toyota is doing digital transformation? Because rivals, enemies of Toyota were General Motors, Ford, Chrysler, Volkswagen, Mercedes, BMW, or Nissan, Honda, Matsuda. No, that's a past situation. What is Toyota's enemy? Tesla, Apple Car, Google autonomous driving car, or have you watched the Apple Car or Google Car? Is it a dream or not? China has several electric car companies like BYD. And even in Japan, Honda is creating a very attractive car with Sony and Honda car. And Toyota's enemy is even Uber and Grab. If all the people use Grab, then all the people will not buy any automotive personally. So it means who will buy automotives? The answer is simple: Grab or government. If Grab or government buy all automotive, then what will happen? Imagine when you use taxi or Grab, did you select a maker of taxis or Grab car? Not. So, Grab or Uber or government select not an excellent car, not a quality car, but cheap car. Cheap is good for company and government. So the money of Toyota will get less and less. Toyota will be one of the poorest companies in the world. Seriously, Toyota has a fear to lose the game with Tesla or Grab. So Toyota thinks how Toyota should do in future. The answer is urban city. Urban city, it means Toyota will sell not automotives, but cities to government. So city governments in the world will buy Toyota's city. So the city government will not need any Grabs or Teslas because Toyota will provide everything. It's a Toyota strategy. And urban city needs a lot of digital technology and digital transformation, like automotive driving and autonomous driving and automated automotive software development, like model-based development and so on. So I have introduced two up-to-date examples in Japan. This example is just 1 week ago. But some advanced Japanese companies tried digital transformation beforehand. Please go back to 20,000. Sorry for young people. So we, older people, struggled Y2K problem. Okay? And the word IoT, Internet of Things, arose around 2010. And the word digital transformation arisen around 2015 in the world. But do you know Komatsu? Komatsu is a construction equipment company like a bulldozer or cranes and dump truck and so on. Komatsu installed IoT devices, and actually GPS and mobile communication devices and small computer. Komatsu installed IoT devices in all their construction machines in default in their factory since 2001, 20 years ago. It's amazing. First of all, their maintenance optimization, and now for smart construction. Smart construction is an integrated solution of IoT, autonomous driving, autonomous control of bulldozer cranes and so on, drones, cloud computing, API economy, big data, and AI.
Technology has streamlined how we do everything. And now it has opened a window of opportunity in our industry. Join us on the smart construction journey and imagine the future of job sites as we help transform them from human and machine-driven to data-driven. Every aspect of every job is connected by advanced data management and applications. You'll manage them from anywhere with a 360-degree business intelligence view of everything, and always with the most efficient and cost-effective mix of equipment. Gather exact measurements, seamlessly track costs and production, and at any time examine a digital representation of your site to drive efficiency. Avoid surprises and even simulate next steps to identify obstacles and issues in advance. No matter where you are on this technological journey, now is the time to join and begin to optimize, automate, and transform your job sites. With smart construction, your job sites will be more connected, more efficient, and more profitable. Let's begin today to build our future and create value together.
If you are a rich person, so you can buy some mountain to mine a mineral or rare metal or gold. So what is needed for you rich man, rich person, rich man, rich woman, and so on? You have to hire a lot of persons operating construction equipment. But in Japan, they are very rough. So sometimes they fight each other and so on. They have a lot of troubles in actual situation. But when you buy Komatsu Smart Construction Solution, you don't have to hire any rough people to operate equipment. Komatsu bulldozer, crane, and so on are unmanned, can be operated without any drivers. Drivers have to get rest and sleep. Sleep in 8 hours or so. They need some attractive food and drinks. Sorry for Muslim people, and they need alcohol. But unmanned vehicle, unmanned equipment don't want any alcohol, any recreations, any rest. So you can make unmanned equipment 24 hours. It's a very, very good solution for some big, rapidly developing countries. And the last example is Dasai. Sorry for Muslim people. Dasai is one of the most major Japanese sake, Japanese wine, Japanese alcohol made from rice. The brewery Asahi Shuzo sake winery is making Dasai a famous first-class sake, not by a master brewer, but with data science and AI since 2000, 23 years ago. But wines and sake is very attractive for human. Cannot be completely calculated. So the Dasai isn't completely computer based, but it's collaboration between human and computer. So almost all companies in Japan and in the world says now, digital transformation is critical to succeed in our business. All companies says. But a lot of companies are struggling to do digital transformation. Komatsu, Kao, and Toyota are the most excellent companies in Japan. But a lot of the general companies, a lot of ordinary companies are trying to do digital transformation, but struggling, or trying to try digital transformation. So, one more example, Maybe by Mitsumi Corporation. I guess no one here knows Mitsumi. Mitsumi is one of the major B2B company in Japan. Mitsumi automated catalog-based and facsimile-based procurement process with manufacturing companies by accepting CAD, computer-aided design software data directory since 2016. All manufacturing companies have catalogs of their mechanical parts, and the number of mechanical parts in the catalog is 80. How should I pronounce? Sextillion. 80 sextillion. 80 sextillion means 80 billion trillion. 80 billion trillion parts in the catalog. Very, very huge number. And Mitsumi automated them. And they can reduce procurement time from 1,000 hours. 1,000 hours equals about 125 days manually. Manually 10 hours to 80 hours using Maybe. Amazing.
Mevi is a new breakthrough in component procurement powered by Mitsumi. It's free, easy to use, and is available 24/7. Simply upload your 3D model and receive a quote with price and delivery times in just a few clicks. Instead of several days, it only takes the quote to generate, so you can order components right away. Once the order is placed, the processing data is automatically generated from the 3D file uploaded in Mevi and submitted for processing. Thanks to Mevi's fast and easy 3D model recognition capabilities, there is no need for 2D drawings. You get an instant quote, and delivery times are faster. Mevi's service is available for mechanical components. Most parts are covered by sheet metal components or machine plates. Hole types and tolerances can be specified per user preference. From design and production to maintenance, a wide range of customers in a variety of industries are utilizing this service. There is no need to download software. Simply log in online with your Mitsumi account. Credit card and corporate users can both use the service free of charge. And with a Masumi corporate account or credit card, you can even place orders. Thanks to Mevi, everything from getting a quote to production is more efficient, which dramatically reduces timelines for all your manufacturing and design needs. Best of all, Mevi's process can be applied to all kinds of manufacturing using 3D design data. The global manufacturing industry is always changing. Easily accelerate the manufacturing process by using Mevi to improve your design and production operations. Don't waste time and effort with component procurement. Try Mevi today.
Many manufacturing companies in the world already used the CAD, computer design. But in procurement process, they have to make a list of parts specified in their design. It's a very long list. But maybe just accept only the design data. They don't need any list of parts. And their customers, automated manufacturing companies, used maybe solution and reduced their working time, and they said maybe it's very good to his or her friends who is executives of manual design manufacturing company. So the executives in manual design manufacturing companies say to their engineers, hey, why you don't use Mevi? Maybe it's a very good solution to reduce your time. But engineer answered, sorry, my executive, I have requested, I hope to use CAD solution, but you yourself answered to me, it's very high price. You rejected my president. And the executive said, no problem. I have a money for investment. So engineer wondered, but and it means happiness for them engineers. It means what I'm saying is Misumi is trying to do digital transformation. Misumi is trying to do digital transformation of client companies by procurement-driven digital transformation. Sorry for you. It's very far to my point. Very sorry. Okay, Misumi is trying to do digital transformation of their client companies. It means procurement-driven digital transformation. And we are SQA people, quality assurance or testing people. If procurement can, why can't SQA drive digital transformation? We SQA people can drive digital transformation of business or development. So we are very important in our company. Poor SQA kills digital transformed business. Businesses have to be withdrawn or CEOs have to resign due to poor software quality. There is a cloud-based fashion company, ZOZOTOWN. ZOZOTOWN tried to cheap and fast made-to-order apparel business by ZOZOSUIT. ZOZOSUIT is an IoT measurement device, but ZOZOTOWN withdrawn due to low quality and so on. When I met the quality assurance engineer in ZOZOTOWN, he said, if we had had 1 year more for quality assurance, we would have succeeded. He said, the failure of ZOZOTOWN is due to poor SQA. But it's from personal conversation. So please, secret. Oh, camera. Could you cut? Okay. And Japan has a mega bank, very huge bank, financial bank. We have 3 banks. And one is Mitsubishi, one is Mizuho, and one is another, and so on, yeah. And presidents, not a president, but presidents of a mega bank Mizuho resigned due to heavy system troubles. This one. This picture is the situation of resignment. President means corporate CEO, corporate COO, and company COO are all resigned due to heavy system troubles. And 10 years before the resign, a CEO of Mizuho Mega Bank had invited in front of Prime Minister, and he had to say, I'm sorry, and so on, in front of the TV camera. And poor software quality assurance leads society-level disaster. System troubles in railways companies and airline companies stopped a lot of economic activities in social level. 6,700 people, oh, so many people, 6,700 people had to cancel their trip or to be late due to All Nippon Airways system trouble in 2023. I love All Nippon Airways because I came to Kuala Lumpur by ANA airplane, so please use ANA. But 6,700 people, so many people had to cancel their trip due to ANA's system trouble in this year. And 2.6 million people, 2.6 million people had to be stranded in 662 stations due to Japanese touch and go card Suica in Japan, touch and go card, Japanese touch and go card by Nippon Signal in 2007. 2.6 million people. 2.6 million people had to be stranded in 600 or more stations in the morning. It's like hell. Yeah. But in that day, fortunately, I worked in my house. I succeeded in avoiding that trouble because my work already did digitally transformed. And so a lot of cities in the world will be software-defined smart cities, like Toyota Urban City. But what if the SQA is poor? One of my clients has the name of section, the section name of one of my clients is software-defined product section, software-designed product section, like an automotive company. In Japan, the software-defined people is a very big topic for automotive companies. So SQA is getting more and more important. Poor SQA kills digital transformed business. SQA is not software quality assurance, but society quality assurance. So some Japanese companies has made CSQO position, Chief Software Quality Officer position, and CEO of some Japanese traditional non-software companies are from software division. Do you know Denso? Denso is one of the biggest company in the world for automotive parts. The Denso and Robert Bosch, Denso in Japan and Robert Bosch in Germany are the two biggest companies. And the new president of Denso is from software division. So it's very innovative decision of management team in Denso, because Denso is hardware company. Denso has a long history of making good hardware. So some companies in Japan is trying to SQA-driven digital transformation to avoid killing business by poor SQA. If management actually finds successful digital transformation of SQA in spite of so-so result, and if management understands that digital transformation approach is good, management tends to begin digital transformation of development or manufacturing. Actual example steps in my client with us. The first is improvement of SQA by machine learning based AI was started with not so much data obtained from manual development process. The machine learning made by small data. They succeeded in the improvement, but it was just so-so due to small data than needed for machine learning. And third step, so they decided to begin digital transformation of their software development to improve machine learning-based SQA by huge data. So it's an example to show the way for success. Digital transforming SQA is a good way for digital transformation of development and business. Digital transformed SQA drive digital transformation business. So essentials for digital transformation by SQA or essentials for digital transformation of SQA are the three things: active research and development, investment and endurance, and ambidextrous strategy. In digital transformation age, more active research and development directly drives more active business because R&D accelerates speed and value of digital transformation. For example, Facebook UK hired a university professor to digital transform their software testing. Maybe Paul knows. Yeah. And leading edge SQA strategy and technologies has been critical. Some Japanese and Asian big companies had adopted our leading edge SQA framework, Qualtrics 2, or has been originally researching and developing essentially the same SQA framework in the next slide. Digital transformation isn't just a turnkey solution, nor a partial technology like RPA, robot process automation. You should make cultural transformation in your company, specifically culture in SQA roles. SQA, quality assurance, is not or should not be brake pedal any longer. But quality assurance is or should be gas pedal with safety mechanism. While low-tech SQA is strong brake pedal or broken brake pedal, high-tech SQA can accelerate development and deployment to give feeling of relief to developers. In high-tech situation, like using AI, machine learning, or LLM, developers themselves have fear whether they can release their product or not. So you, SQA people with high technology, can say to them, okay, you can launch your product. I assure. Can you assure? Are you brake pedal or gas pedal? We should be, or we have to be, gas pedal with safety mechanism for developers. And it needs continuous investment and continuous endurance. For executives, okay, I invest a lot of money to digital SQA, but when you realize digitalized SQA? But it's a stupid question. What management have to have is endurance, continuous investment, endurance, continuous investment, endurance, continuous investment, and endurance. In current situation, silver bullet does not exist. There is no silver bullet or magic, magic. So, in successful company or a company which succeeded in digital transformation, management endured. Management has had endurance. It means management believed their engineers. And the third tip is ambidextrous. Sorry, I'm just Japanese. I'm not good at speaking English. Okay. The third tip is ambidextrous strategy. Ambidextrous means right-handed and left-handed. US and Europe business consultant. He is software testing and software quality assurance consultant, not business consultant. He is very, very good consultant, but there is simple business consultant in US and Europe, in some companies, usually insist separation of digital teams from traditional section. They say, hey executives, you should separate digital teams from traditional business, traditional section, because traditional section will avoid digital transformation because of some jealousy or some proud or digital transformed business will win traditional business, and so on. But in my experience in Japanese big companies facing digital transformation, in the long term, separation leads organizational serious division between them, serious division. So it means US and Europe stupid business consultants recommend divide and conquer strategy. And their consultants will run away from your company before serious division actually surfaces. After they are running away from your company, if you make a complaint, hey consultant, you recommended us division, but now division is very, very serious problem in my company. Before you had came, the slogan, the concept of my company is one Toyota, one Nissan, one MSTB, one SOFTEC, one Malaysia. Yeah. One something is a good policy. But US or Europe stupid business consultant usually breaks the your good concept of management. Executives should always strategically try to make their organization to harmonize traditional right-handed section. Right hand means traditional. And left hand, digital teams. Harmonize right hand and left hand, and to have them boost each other. Okay. I introduce our framework of SQA-driven digital transformation, or SQA digital transformation. We call it Qualtrics 2. Qualtrics 2 consists of 10 technologies, 2 high-tech technology testing. One is automated test design and execution, called model-based QA. The second one is pipeline for testing in development stream, CI/CD based QA pipeline. The third one is strategy and design of huge scale quality assurance. We call it QA architecture. The fourth one is front loading and shift left for improvement of development team and QA team. We call it insight QA. And fifth technology is AI-based improvement of testing. We call it intelligent QA. The sixth thing is automated testing in customer's environment. It is called popularly shift right or chaos engineering. And the QA strategy, the seventh item is QA strategy for short cycle development. It means mission critical agile quality assurance. You know agile tester. So what agile tester needs? Whole team approach, it's ambiguous. Shift left, it's ambiguous. But this is very detailed test strategy for mission critical agile testing. And the eighth item is high-speed, multi-site, and parallel QA, container-based, using Docker and Kubernetes, container-based, distributed, and asynchronous QA. For example, automotive company have a multi-development site in Japan, UK, and Middle Europe, and Southeast Asia, India, and so on. They have an asynchronous development process. So testing should match with asynchronous process. And ninth is pipeline for only testing in QA stream. It means CV, continuous verification pipeline, mainly for regression testing suite. The last item is cyber physical or cyber quality assurance. It means asynchronous quality assurance among over 3 pipelines: development pipelines and QA pipelines and hardware digital transformed pipeline. It means digital twin. And some Japanese companies is trying to realize these frameworks according to our framework. And other big companies trying to realize the same concept by their own technology. And I know a huge manufacturing company in China is also trying to realize this framework by their technology. So the reason I know is they come to me and ask me, "Hey, Professor Nishi, our approach is correct or not?" Okay, this is the last slide. My hope to Malaysian SQL people is be Mechabot and fight with amateur. Mechabot transforms anything to be mechanized. You should transform all the business activities to be digital. SQA is the most important candidate to be digital. And Mechabot fights with human being, amateur. You should harmonize right-handed traditional teams, sections, and left-handed digital teams. Culture of boosting each other is essential in the long term. Malaysia will achieve a great award-level digital transformed business like Mecamato animation by good digital transformed SQA. Mecamato won the prize. So you Malaysian SQA can get a prize or prize level technology in SQA area. So Malaysia bought digital transformation by and of SQA. So finally, let's sing a song with me. Imagine needs, design needs, make a digitalize, make a mato. Okay, thank you. Terima kasih banyak.
Domo arigato, Dr. Yasuharu. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, to Dr. Nishi Yasuharu. Thank you very much. It's a very animated presentation. Thank you very much once again.